Good morning, YouTube. I know I didn't do my post earlier in the week, but that's because I didn't have a doctor's appointment, so I was kind of waiting until after my doctor's appointment to do an update. Um, I have been on bed rest for the last 2 weeks. I put myself on bed rest, and I've been really taking it easy. Sorry, I'm waking up. um, Went to the doctor yesterday. Me and my husband decided this time around we're going to do genetic testing to make sure that there's nothing genetically wrong with the baby that will cause anything. I thought turning this way would make the sun like on my face a little bit better. Need to wash my face. um Baby is healthy, baby is growing, baby is I converted the centimeters to inches. It was like an inch and a half, which is good. Measuring on point. She said measuring on point for 9 weeks, 6 days. But when I looked at the little ultrasound pictures, it said 10 weeks, 3 days, 10 weeks, 1 day. So I'm thinking that means baby's a couple days bigger. But I think they're just happy that it's measuring for the date and it's not going under like 9 weeks, 3 days, 8 weeks, and I'm 8 weeks, 2 days, and I'm supposed to be almost 10 weeks. So baby is measuring on point. Baby actually moved on ultrasound yesterday while we were in the room. The tech was moving the little wand around, and at one point we said the baby must be tired of it because it just like flailed its little body upwards, like stop. And then laid back down, and I was like, oh, it moved. I've been feeling it move, but it's different when you see it move. So yeah. Um, Doctor, I've had myself on pelvic rest. Um, I asked the doctor about that yesterday. She said it was okay to not be on pelvic rest, but I'm scared to not be on pelvic rest, if that makes sense. I don't want anything bad to happen. So I'm probably just gonna stay on pelvic rest. um and just continue to rest as much as possible. I don't know how that's gonna work with the move coming up, but I am going to try my darndest. They did find a subchorionic hemorrhage, but they didn't seem very concerned about it, so I guess it's not a big one. And I've looked it up some, and excuse me. I've looked it up some, and I'm hoping that it's just nothing. Like the doctor said, that it's nothing, and that it'll just go away on its own and get reabsorbed, or it just really doesn't affect my pregnancy. And I'm wondering if this is what I had my last pregnancy, because I bled during that pregnancy, but I also waited till around, I don't know, 3 months before trying to put myself on bed rest. I was still trying to work and do a bunch of stuff. So the bleeding was different. I also wasn't on pelvic rest, and I was just doing a bunch of stuff. I was walking around. I was just doing a bunch of stuff. So I'm wondering if I had this last time and they just didn't tell me, and yeah. And I made it worse or something. I don't know, because one of the things is it can cause your placenta to detach, which would be a miscarriage. But we stay prayed up. I've been praying that it doesn't do anything like that, and that it's not in a place to where it can harm the baby or make the baby detach from the wall or anything like that. And I'll just put it in the hands of God, and I know that He's got us. So, and I meet with the specialist next week. Yeah, I'm going back to sleep after this. But I have another doctor's. Oh, yeah, genetic testing. We decided to do genetic testing. They're able to do all of them as of today. So I think they did some of them yesterday, and they're going to do the rest of them or start on it today. There's one that they have to do an ultrasound along with blood work, which also means we should know the sex of the baby before the ultrasound. Or I don't. Yeah, I think they can tell from your blood. So yeah. Um I need to ask the doctor if it's okay for me to be riding in the car, because sometimes when I ride in the car, I start spotting. So I need to ask the doctor if that's normal or if that's something to be worried about with what I have so far. But so far, like, they're saying the cervix is good, it's healthy, it's long, it's closed. So yeah. And I could just be spotting now because they had to put the scope in and stuff like that and look around, and probably just irritated me a little bit. I'm hoping that's all it is. And I was cramping just a little bit yesterday, but I think it's just because I had to go to the bathroom. I don't know. But I'll talk to my doctor about all of that today. When I go in for the genetic testing. I'm sorry, every time I do a video I'm like laying down, but like, what are you gonna do? That's taking it easy, that's bed rest, that's just resting. Um yeah. Ooh, what is that on my eye? But that's the updates. My doctor wanted to see me before we move, so she said 2 weeks from now, but she's not gonna be in the office, so I have to see a whole nother doctor, so that's kind of scary. Because I don't know if they'll know everything, and if it's not her, then why am I coming in? I guess just so I could be checked to make sure nothing's wrong before we get on the road and stuff like that. But yeah, see the specialist next Thursday. Then after that, I see the other doctor again. Specialist is gonna let me know about cyclology and stuff, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it until after we move. So yeah, that's something. But at least I won't have to be traveling with it just being done, because that would be like really scary. Um, sorry, y'all. But that's all the updates for now. We made it to 10 weeks. Yay! 30 more weeks to go. Which sounds like, oh, okay, you still got on it. But for me, that's an accomplishment. That's a lot. And I'm just going to keep trying to be healthy, keep monitoring myself, keep watching myself. And yeah, hopefully go ahead and have another doctor in place for when we move so they can send everything over. And it's a good doctor, hopefully. um, yeah. Thank y'all for staying with me for my updates, and I shall do another one later. All right, bye.